Welcome everyone. My name is Nick Hershey. I'm the president of the Mortgage Calculator. We are a lender that is different than any other lender out there. So I'd like to thank everybody for joining us so we can explain a little bit more about what makes us unique. And I'll go through a short presentation and then we'll pass it over to Kyle Hershey, our COO, who will actually show some of the software we've developed and how our systems work on the back end. So let me start by sharing my screen, and hopefully most of you have checked this page out, but let me explain a little bit more about what we mean here. Now, as I said before, we are not your traditional mortgage lender. So we have a background in marketing and technology, and we are truly a mortgage technology company. So we've written every line of code for everything you're about to see, and it is a full proprietary lending platform that includes a CRM, POS, LOS, and has AI built in at every step of the way, which basically allows new or veteran loan officers to scale up their business instantly. You can just plug into our system and generate new leads daily from the activities you're already doing. So how does this all work? First off, the business model. So we are approved with over 135 total lenders and investors. That includes 28 non-Del correspondent investors, where we are the lender funding loans with our own funds using their guidelines. If there's any reason we can't do that, we want to make sure we use one of our 122 brokered partners for their wholesale channel. That way we have access to all the best rates and pricing. Typically, that's going to be one of our 5,000 plus in-house loan programs where we're going to fund the loan with our own funds and draw our own docs and all that great stuff. If there's any reason we can't do that, we want to make sure we use one of our wholesale brokered partners there. That way we have access to every loan program that exists in the marketplace. So all your standard stuff, conventional, VA, USDA, FHA, non-QM, DSCR, those are the types of deals we fund in-house with our own funds. Once we start going outside the box, do commercial, fix and flip, ground up, mixed use, CDFI, SBA, things like that. Those are the types of deals we want to partner with a wholesale brokered partner to broker the deal. What's important is that we have a home for every deal that comes through the door. And how do we make this all happen? Again, this is all a proprietary lending platform. So we've written every line of code for everything you're about to see. It all starts with our AI-powered lead generating website. This is just one page of it, of course, you're looking at here now. And it is a fully integrated POS, CRM, and LOS behind the scenes, which Kyle will show you here in a second how that all looks. What everybody here on the call needs to understand, just one login for you as a loan officer, one login for your customer. No matter which one of our hundreds of banks, lenders, or investors, or thousands of loan programs we use, there's only one place for you and your customer at all times. And we can pull instant rate quotes from our 5,000 plus in-house loan programs with our system here, and even get updates as the rates change, which has been happening quite a bit lately. And with our system, our prospects can come in with just a basic name, email, or phone, to pulling their own live rates, completing their own 1003, pulling their own credit, getting that all synced into our LOS system with a fully ready to go 1003 without you lifting a finger. And we're able to do that with all of our API integrations. So we have 50 integrations with some of the partners you might be used to. So we have Encompass for our LOS system, but you never need to log into Encompass. You can control it fully with our CRM there. Same thing with Optimal Blue for pricing, industry standard for pricing. No logins needed, just click the button. And we have 5 AMCs integrated into the system with no logins needed. Just click the button there. You get the point. Everything is integrated into our platform. We also have our proprietary Calvin AI built into our dual AWS. So a lot of platforms have dual AWS, Fannie and Freddie side by side. We take that a step further, run that through our AI to see which is actually going to be best for our borrower in that specific case. We also use our AI to analyze all our different conditional updates. So all the updated approvals go through our AI. They will analyze them and even automatically request the new documents from our borrower, and even do things like request insurance, title, etc. with our AI assist features. So we push every loan from start to finish automatically with our Calvin AI. And another thing we're very passionate about here, our trainings and support. We are all remote, so we want to make sure we have everything at your fingertips at all times. Typically, that's going to be in our online training and learning center, basically our classroom. It's open 24/7, 365. You can jump in there, take new courses, upgrade your skills. And we do have a partnership with a mortgage school, so you can even get new state licenses and take our course there and use our discount there. Or if you don't have a license yet, you can, of course, use our discount there to get your license. And then every year for your CE, we have that discount as well. So great use of our partnership for everybody. We also do our live weekly loan officer video trainings, basically our video podcast. We post that on YouTube and have thousands of hours of recorded video trainings for everything you might need to know, structuring loans, clearing conditions, all that kind of great stuff. We also have our real-time loan support. So we're all remote here, but we can still get face-to-face, take over your screen via Zoom, click those buttons for you, structure your deals, and help you close your loans. And you see there are extended support hours there for our team. We also have all the federal and state regulations programmed into our Calvin Compliance AI, so you can always get an instant compliance answer 24/7. And the final category here, obviously we can close any type of loan in our 30 licensed states, and we do have 6 pending still. And we love to close our DSCR business purpose loans and can do that in 17 additional states without having to get any licenses. So 47 total states for DSCR. Great opportunity for everybody to expand your footprint without necessarily having to get more licenses. And we have all kinds of different ways we integrate with leads. Kyle will show you here in a second. Just understand it's a simple 50-50 split on the comp for any company leads Kyle shows you. If you want to generate your own leads at full compensation, you can do that by purchasing your own lead campaigns, taking ours, copying them, and putting your budget on them. Kyle will show you how that all works here in a second. Or if you're already generating leads, you can import those instantly with our webhook API. We also have a very cool feature where you can click a button at any time and refer deals to your teammates. Maybe you're not licensed in that state. Maybe you've never done a loan before, your first loan, whatever it may be. Click that button, earn 75 basis points working with your teammates. And as Kyle mentioned before we went live, we love to meet everybody in person at least once per year. So we do our annual retreat and VIP yacht party here in Miami, cover the hotel room for our team. And it's a great weekend of events, including past speakers like Kevin O'Leary from Shark Tank and Marcus Lemonis from The Profit. So great weekend to meet everybody at least once per year in person. And now let's get into the compensation plans. So first up here on the left, our standard loan officer plan can earn up to 200 basis points. That's going to be 150 basis points on your self-generated loans. That's 1.5% of the loan amount commission for those not familiar. And a simple 50-50 split means if you take any company leads, we'll earn 75 basis points or 0.75% of the loan amount in commission on those company leads. And you do have access to click that button at any time to refer deals to your teammates for 75 basis points or 0.75% of the loan amount in commission. And you can earn 50 basis point bonus for any volume over 2 million. We want to build a platform for you guys to scale up and get as much comp back to you as you can. And you will have access to all the different company leads Kyle will show you here in a second at that 50-50 split above. And there are no monthly fees or transaction fees here for this plan. It does include the website, CRM, POS, LOS, AI, everything you're about to see is included. Now over here on the right is our new Loan Officer Unlimited plan, more for loan officers that want to take their business into their own hands and earn up to 100% commission. So if we charge our customers 275 basis points on our comp plan, you can earn up to 275 basis points on your self-generated loans. That's 2.75% of the loan amount in commission. And if you take any company leads, again, 50-50 split is 137.5 basis points or 1.375% commission. And you still have access to click that button at any time to refer deals to your teammates for 75 basis points or 0.75% commission. And some cool features on this plan, some automated daily social media posts we have integrated into the system, and access to our premium company leads, our hot quotes, which Kyle will show you here in a second, at the same 50-50 split above. And we call this Loan Officer Unlimited because it is truly unlimited transactions with no transaction fees. Some other platforms have a similar setup, but do charge per closing. We do not. Simply have a $2.99 per month fee to cover all of your costs there for your platform in order to allow you to earn 100% commission on your deals. So 2 different ways to structure your business as a loan officer. Feel free to click the button to get the full breakdown and comp plan on either one. But let's go ahead and pass it over to Kyle, who will actually show some of the back-end software we developed and how everything works. So you ready, Kyle?
Yeah, let me go ahead and share my screen. And just real quick, I'm going to point out a couple things here about our system. So just like any other CRM, you can take your notes, send your emails, send your texts all right here, but you can also click here to have our AI assistant do that for you. You can set reminders for yourself. You can put people on action plans, drip campaigns to automatically email them and text them on your behalf over time, all that kind of good stuff that most other CRMs do. But what really starts to set us apart is our quoting system. So within 2 minutes of getting off the phone with your client, you can put a couple pieces of info in here without needing to pull credit. You can click one button to pull up the different rates from our different outlets. And then within 2 minutes of getting off the phone, you can send them a nice quote here that looks like this, where you can give them details. They can see rate choices. They can scroll over these things to see what they mean. You'll see it automatically pulls in the Google map, the Zestimate, the property taxes, and an insurance quote. It does the automatic breakdown of the taxes, insurance, HOA, the lender fees. And then you'll see here at the bottom of the quote, not only are you here as the loan originator, but also you can attach your realtor partners to this. So the realtors you work with absolutely love this because they know when they send you a client, a referral, not only can you quote them with this cool system, but you can include them on the quote and you're showing their clients, hey, we are your team that's pushing this deal across the finish line. Now, the best part about this is your client can click Start My Loan Application at any time, and it takes them right to their borrower portal, which looks like this. where they can start their 1003 application right here. They don't have to leave the page. They can upload the documents we're going to need right here. They can see their loan info. They can see the milestone of where the loan is currently at, which updates automatically as you go through the loan process. So your borrower has everything they need here in their borrower portal. Now, let me show you what it looks like on, excuse me, let me show you what it looks like on your end in your backlog end of the CRM POS LOS system here. So once they've submitted their application on your end, you'll see that it's 100% complete. And what happens is we pull credit instantly and automatically when they submit their application. So your client doesn't have to put their credit card info in and stop the process. They submit their application, we pull credit. So by the time you come in here to open the Encompass API to originate the loan, not only is the 1003 already imported into here, but the credit is already pulled and imported, the liabilities are already imported, so the loan is ready to go. Now, I want to point out the dual laws as Nick was talking about here. You can click one button to run automated underwriting with Fannie and Freddie side by side. And then our AI is actually going to analyze that to let you know what's going to be best for your client in this particular situation. Now, once your loan is in underwriting, if we scroll down here on your same portal, you get your conditions right here. So whether it's your processor or you can come in here, upload documents to fulfill the conditions or maybe dispute the condition and kick it back to the underwriter, whatever the case is, everything is here in your one portal. So you see, this is how we can take somebody from being just a lead, a name, email, phone number, to communicating with them in our system, quoting them, accepting their application, their documents, running DU, fulfilling conditions. Everything is here in this one system from start to finish with one login for you and one login for your client. So now let's talk about where these leads come from in the first place. So we have more of a marketing background. So we don't purchase leads from third parties. All of our leads are exclusive from our own ad campaigns. And what happens is when somebody clicks on one of our ad campaigns, like here's an example of an ad we may run for a bank statement program that we do. And what happens is when somebody clicks on one of these ads, they double opt in to be contacted and you're sent a text message immediately. Now I have a screenshot here of my test account. So you can see these different text messages coming in. This is what your phone would look like. We're texting you leads throughout the day. And you'll see I have some regular purchase leads coming in. I have some business purpose DSCR leads coming in. And you'll also notice I have these hot quotes coming in. So what those are is those are the ultra premium leads where not only did the person fill out their contact info to be contacted about that loan type, they also gave us the information to quote them, like the value of the property, their credit score, and that kind of stuff, right? So those are the even more premium leads for the people on the Loan Officer Unlimited plan. So you're going to get leads coming in here via text all day instantly from our ad campaigns. Now, another way we provide you with leads is through our auto dialer. So just like any other auto dialer, you can call 300-400 people in a day. If they don't answer, you can press one button, which drops an automated text and email to them on your behalf and then moves right on to the next call. So you can call hundreds of people in a day, and we put the leads in here for you. So there's always thousands of leads for you to call here in the auto dialer, and these are not a bunch of cold call lists. Most of these are opted in leads. And we also have lists like realtor lists where you could call hundreds of realtors in a day to build those relationships. So there's always calls for you to do here in the auto dialer. Now, another way you can work leads is that you can actually run your own campaigns to get your own leads. So what you can do is you could copy our campaigns. We'll copy our campaigns for you that we know work, and you can put your budget on that campaign, and those leads go to you without the lead split on the back end. So while everybody gets leads for free at a 50-50 split on the back end, if you want to run your own campaign, though, we can copy our campaign, put your budget on it, and you do not have the 50-50 split on the back end because they're your leads that you generated from your campaign. Now, maybe you're already purchasing leads from another third party. Maybe you're getting leads from Zillow or LendingTree, or maybe you do your own Facebook campaigns, whatever the case may be. We give you your webhook here to bring those leads into our system instantly and automatically. So as soon as that lead comes in from that third party, it's inserted into our CRM automatically. Our CRM instantly notifies you so you can call them and quote them and treat them like any other lead that would be in our system, even though it's coming in from that third party. Now, you'll see essentially everywhere there is to work leads, we have that built here into the system for you. We also help you generate your own leads. So everybody gets their own lead generating website. People can apply on your website, all that kind of good stuff. And on the back end here of your back login, you'll have your promotion tab here. And that promotion tab allows you to upload a picture at any time to generate different graphics, from flyers to business cards, to different, brochures, posters, and all this information is correct. You can update your picture anytime. The QR code scan to your website. So everything is there set up for you. So we also provide you that material to be able to generate your own leads. Now, one of the greatest parts about working here at the Mortgage Calculator is the support and what you can do anytime you need help. At the top of the screen, no matter what page you're on, there's always this live support button. So you can click this live support button whenever you need assistance, and you pull right into our Zoom room and you're face to face with our staff, whether it's you need help with procedural issues, or maybe your processors are in there, maybe it's a processing issue, or you need help structuring loans, disclosing loans. We have a loan support team in there to help you, as well as the processors. So we're always a click away here. You can click that live support button at any time and get face to face with our team, so we can support you navigating all of this to close more loans. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the next steps then. So when you're ready to move forward, you're going to go to themortgagecalculator.com/join, which is this page right here. You're going to sign up for the applicable plan. Now, again, just to go through the differences of the plans here, you can join on whatever plan you think works for you. Our standard loan officer plan, the biggest difference here is there's no monthly fees or transaction fees, right? On this side, there's a $299 a month fee because you're making 100% of the commission, right? And so that's essentially the biggest difference, right? You're kind of paying as you go here to make higher commission, as opposed to here, there is no monthly fees on our standard loan officer plan. So go ahead and sign up for whichever plan that you want to. What's going to happen is it's going to take you right to sign that initial compensation agreement. Now, don't worry, you don't have to sign it right then. It's going to email you a copy as well. But once you do sign that initial compensation agreement, that's what's going to kick off all of the next steps. Our team will reach out, our onboarding team will reach out to go over the next onboarding steps with you and get you brought on board. Now, I know there may be some people tuned in that are not licensed yet. If you don't have your license yet, we actually do have a program with a partner school where you can get your license, and we actually reimburse you for the cost of not only the course to get your license, but also your NMLS fees, which is absolutely unheard of in the industry. So if you need your license, you can go to themortgagecalculator.com/training, and that course includes everything you need to get your license. It walks you through the process. It includes the 20 hours of national education that's required. It includes whatever state education that your specific state requires, and it includes practice exam and tests for you to be able to pass your exam, right? So themortgagecalculator.com/training, if you don't have your license yet, that course has everything you need to get your license. And then again, we do reimburse you for the cost of the course and your NMLS fees on your first closing, which is not done by anybody else in the business. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and stop recording, and we will open it up to questions